Bill, ending the 3-game losing streak here on the road against Kansas State, just what did it mean in that for you?
Well, we 3 years ago we actually had a great game, and I don't know if you remember, I called timeout right before Jalen Wilson threw in a 3 to win the game, and ended up costing us the game. And then the last 2 years they just whipped our butt, but it was good. We talked about it a lot, and it's hard for, I think, in-state rivalries to mean as much to the players in today's world than it did in the past. And so we tried to make sure our guys understood what an important game it was to many people around here.
And Melvin almost finishes with a triple-double. Just what did you see from him tonight?
I thought he's great. You can make a case he's the best player on the floor. 12 dimes and 1 turnover, and plays 38 minutes, and did a good job on PJ when he was matched up on him, I thought. And then I thought he was terrific.
What'd you think of El Marco today, coming off the bench, scoring 19 points?
What did he have, 17?
19.
He had 19 points on 7 shots, made all his free throws. He was great. And then he made those 2 big threes in the second half when we shot the ball miserably from beyond the arc, and then he made those 2 big threes. So he was great. Everybody, Maury missed wide open looks that I feel like he can make 2 out of 5 most every night. And Jaden didn't get a chance to do much, but he was effective when he was in there. But the 5 guys that were our main players production-wise, I thought they all played great. We haven't had that where we had everybody, playing well like we did tonight, especially late.
And you guys held him to 27 points in the second half. Was there something different that you did on the defensive end in the second half, or were the guys just a little bit more amped up?
I think they missed some of the same shots they made the first half, and I think we rebounded the ball a lot better, obviously. And then the last 8 minutes or so, we tried to stay on traps even when we were switching on PJ just to try to get it out of his hands. He still got fouled, but I thought we did a better job on him. Even though first half we did a great job on him. It was Kostick that killed us,
Bill, I think you went with El Marco out of halftime over Jamari. Just what was behind that decision?
I can't hear.
You went with El Marco out of halftime. El Marco in the starting 5 out of halftime instead of Jamari. What was behind that decision?
I just didn't think Jamari was playing as well, and I thought El Marco, he had 5 points the first half on two shots or 2 for 3. I just thought I'd give him a shot.
And then how close was Darren to being able to go, and what do you think about his potential availability for BYU?
I think he'll play. I think I don't know for a fact. I'm not a doctor, but I think he'll play. That game will obviously mean a lot to a lot of people, and they're terrific, and game day will make it extra hype. So I don't see any reason that he couldn't play. If he played today, he would have been ineffective because he couldn't have pushed off today.
Bill, maybe I'm wrong in this, but it looked like you were maybe a little bit more animated or excited after some of those makes in the second half. Was there anything about coming back after an absence or just this game that was more meaningful to you?
No. I was excited because I thought we played the way we're supposed to play. I thought we shared the ball. I thought we were great in late clock. And it's nice to see the guys actually playing the way that you envisioned them playing, and we haven't done it consistently at all. So that was more of it. And I'll be honest with you, this is a big game to me personally because it's an in-state game. And I told our players, I said, hell, you're going to be here 1 year. You leave here and nobody talks about it, at least in your world. I got to live here. So I thought this was. I was probably. I don't know if I was more animated, but I was probably more excited to see us play that well than I normally am.
I also wanted to ask Kostick, 47 for them, hasn't played a ton this season. He comes in and hits 4 threes. Was he on your scouting report?
Yes. Oh, yeah. We knew he could shoot, but we didn't know he would make 4 in a row to start the game. But we knew he'd shoot. We knew his reputation. We think he's really going to be a good player. We just thought he hadn't made shots yet. But if you go back and look at it, most of them were maybe you get by with 1, but I don't think we respected him in the manner in which he deserved there the first half. We did a better job second half.
Hey, Bill, Ford had 21 points. It looked like he was getting more touches in the second half. Is that accurate? Maybe what changed at halftime?
I don't know. He didn't get many touches the first half. And the second half, we ran a little high-low action to get him a basket right off the bat, and he converted that. But if you go back and look at it, the way he plays well and the way he scores isn't off of running plays. It's off of him making athletic plays. And you know, when your guards get downhill and you force help and you can throw it up, those are easy plays for him. That's not something that we design, you know. So I thought if you're going to talk about the best part of his game today, though, was definitely on the defensive end.
Bill, with a little extra time between games, do you give the guys a little time off with the week before BYU, or do you just go right back into practice? How do you approach your schedule for next week?
We will – now this is what we talked about before, so we'll discuss it tonight. But we'll be off tomorrow. We'll practice Monday and Tuesday. We'll take Wednesday off and practice Thursday and Friday, because if you don't take Wednesday off, now you're looking at many consecutive days with you got Texas Tech on Monday. So that'll be our game plan.
Bill, on Thursday you said that P.J. Haggerty was going to have 20 points or so regardless of how well he played. That's the type of player that he is. Had 23 on 6 of 17 from the field. Was that kind of what you expected?
I don't know that I expected it, but I expected him to shoot 12 free throws. You know, the thing about him, you know, I actually told our team, I said, he's going to get 20 shots and he's going to shoot 10 free throws, and if he shoots it good, he's going to have, you know, 30. And we just got to limit his good looks. And I think for the most part we did. He's a natural scorer, though. We don't have many of those that we play against that's just a natural scorer.